Hi Oxford Terrace and anyone else who's watching. This is the midweek or slightly late in the week video update. These come out from time to time. They don't come out every week, but they come out quite often. This is our annual meeting period of time as a church, and you probably have received an electronic version of this or a hard copy in the last few days, the last week. This is our annual report. And on Wednesday this week, we had two sort of businessy kind of meetings where discernment, talking about 2021 and what it meant for us, was covered. A lot of good feedback about the state of this report and how accessible it is, the content and so forth. Really cool page, the year at a glance, and some good imagery. It's reasonably. I think it's reasonably accessible. Lots of good content that's easily read. And special thanks to Andrew Meek, who did most of the dirty work actually, and pulling it together and making it into something that I've had actually a lot of feedback. Somebody who said to me, this is quotable: "I've been in this church since 1967, and this is the finest annual report I've ever read." So that was high praise. 1967, that's the year after I was born, I think. So it's a while back. Something else that was commented on was this photo on the front cover, and you can see it there. That's the roof of the new building, and that gives you quite a good impression of the 120 solar panels that we've got on the roof there. And when it's in full blazing mode, it's generating, I can't remember what the number was. I think it's something like $13,000 worth of electricity per annum, which means it's going to get paid off in about 6 years. It was a pretty good deal to put that in, and because the building is used so much during the day when the electricity is being generated, it has made it worthwhile for us to do that, to have all those solar panels. And it's a really cool photo. That's sort of looking, I suppose that's looking southwest-ish. It's looking in towards the Cathedral Square, and there's our building. And just here is the beginnings. This is a few months ago, the beginnings of the next stage of building, which is going on. So we had some meetings on Wednesday. This coming Sunday, we've got our 3 services as usual. The 11 o'clock service, just a little bit different. It's a worship service, and it will have most of the components you would expect to find on Sunday in church, but no sermon as such. We are having testimonies, and we will vote on just 2 matters: the reception of our annual report and the reception and adoption of our financial statements. And as I say, yesterday on Wednesday we had meetings where people had questions which were tossed around. And they were really good meetings, I thought, as we talked about what 2021 was like. I don't know what you think 2021 was like. The summary is probably that it was a hard time, but we are kind of surprised by all of the things that God has done in the midst of Oxford Terrace Church, Oxford Terrace Baptist Church, when we read the annual report and we discover all of the activities that we still managed to pull off. Some outstanding fundraising, which has also been mentioned, baptisms, marriages, and different things that we've celebrated. Now on Sunday we will gather together, and some testimonies will be kind of summarising our joy as we say thank you, looking back, and hopefully gain some encouragement as we press on to the next period. Let me finish by reading scripture. Last year we had a theme Bible verse, and it's in here, and it's on page 3. You can follow along if you like, if you've got your copy, just down on the bottom of page 3. And this was a great text, I thought, to hang on to as we worked our way through last year. This is from Colossians chapter 2, verses 6 and 7. And, there's some encouraging elements in this, and they're still they don't just apply to last year, they carry on these lines. As you therefore have received Christ Jesus the Lord, continue to live your lives in him, rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith, just as you were taught, abounding in thanksgiving. We could have a miniature sermon on this if you wanted. There are some really cool things, and as I've sometimes said in the past, sometimes the little words are really interesting. If you wanted to check out Colossians chapter 2, verses 6 and 7, in there it is. The little word in has just got such big implications. It's about where we are located. There's a sense of direction in that word in. There's I'm not going to harp on about it. You know what I'm saying. This has been God's encouraging word for our church community in 2021. And I think I'll stop now because it's almost a ramble. God bless you. Maybe we'll see you Sunday. I hope so. Oh, the last thing. On Sunday, we're going to try morning tea at 10:30. So between 10:30 and 11, in the hall, we're going to try doing morning tea and see if we can do it in a safe kind of a fashion. We've got some ideas about how we can do it without spreading too many germs. I better stop. See you soon. Bye.